flew it from Riverdale to Poughkeepsie.
Girl, you are not a. How do you know how to fly a plane? This show. And what does any of this have to do with Emmett Till? Yep. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Said by Ty. I'm Ty, and I hope you are ready for some Ty time, because we about to get into some things, yes indeed. And today we're getting into Riverdale. So everyone's favorite show, Riverdale, has finally come to an end, and I thought a wonderful way to celebrate would be to do this video. Now, this video concept was inspired by Dylan is in Trouble. Love that guy. Dylan, give me a call, you know, if you ever want to. Anyway. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to look at the first episode versus the last episode of Riverdale and just see how far it has gone off the rails. And my God, has it gone far off the rails. Now, my personal viewer experience with Riverdale was very short-lived. I stopped watching 7 or 8 episodes into the first season. Oh yes, the first season. Seasons 1 or 2 are the seasons that people say are the best, but even way back in season 1 when I was watching, I was just like, what the hell is this? And it was a bummer because at that time, I was looking for something that could replace Pretty Little Liars, because PLL was either on its last legs already or about to come to an end or already at its end. I don't exactly recall the timeline, but it was about to get on up out of here, and I was like, you know what, I still need my fix. And so when Riverdale was announced, I was like, oh, this looks good, this looks like something right up my alley. But no, it missed the mark. Very much so missed the mark. And let me just say something, if you are amongst the crowd who stuck with this show from beginning to end, you are a trooper. The Marines ain't got nothing on you. You deserve some type of award, some type of recognition, because baby, it just was not happening for me. It was just not good. And not to say that it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if you want to know what one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life is, go check out my Idol commentary. Like, that show was just, I don't know. But I spent a decent amount of time making that video, so you guys should actually go ahead and check that out. I'm really proud of it if you want to see me go into all the reasons why the Idol sucked. Because for all of Riverdale's faults, I would still watch it over The Idol any day. But just because I stopped actively watching Riverdale in the first season, I haven't been completely unaware. I've been in tune with some of the things they've had going on, and my God, these people have been through an organ farming plot, a time travel plot, I'm pretty sure. Did they have a time travel plot? If they didn't, the fact that I fully believe that they could have had a time travel plot says a lot. And also, I had a vague recollection that they gained superpowers, so I looked it up, and yeah, in season 6, they have superpowers. Cheryl literally saves the town of Riverdale with her witchcraft or whatever the hell was going on. And I'm just like, okay, like what, we have really lost the plot here. And I've seen a couple comments defending it too, like, well, in the comments, you know, supernatural things happen and they have powers. Let me stop you right there. This show is hardly trying to be true to the comics. Like, let's be so serious right now. If you're gonna have supernatural elements in a show, you need to introduce those supernatural elements from the get-go. And Riverdale did not do that, as far as I remember. I mean, I'm just... And I still don't know what the hell the Gargoyle King was. Yeah, so I haven't been completely out of the loop, but it's just, I have not bothered to sit down and watch an episode in literal years, like literal years, since the first season came out, because I already knew that it was just a mess. But for people who unironically love the show, I would love to know how you would define Riverdale. I would love to know that, because I feel like most people hate watch it at this point and they just watch to see how ridiculous it gets. I would love to know how the rest of you view this show and what your synopsis of it would be. I am proposing a challenge in the comments. Write a synopsis of what Riverdale is, and then me and the other commenters and viewers will rate your synopsis. But anyway, might as well go ahead and get this over with. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I post. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram too, at @saidbyty. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, let's just get right on into this.
Are you scared, Jason?
I wonder what the actor for Jason thinks of the show now. I bet his ass was glad to get up out of there after season 1.
Jason.
How did it go from this to what it is now? I'm just bamboozled.
May Jason Blossom burn in hell.
Damn, what Riverdale could have been. It really could have just been like a cool thriller show, like a mystery thriller show, and they just ruined it.
Game changer. Archie got hot.
Oh yes, Archie Andrews, the character whose only role is to be hot.
You don't even like reading poetry.
Oh, they weren't poems. They were song lyrics. It made me feel like I'd finally broken through to something real.
And this whole thing goes nowhere.
I'm breakfast at Tiffany's, but this place is strictly in cold blood.
I get it. No, I don't.
Bro, you are ready for football.
Oh yeah, this guy. Didn't he leave after this season? He was working on this and 13 Reasons Why, right? And he chose 13 Reasons Why. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Honestly, he went with the better choice.
Honestly, I feel like I'm wandering through the lost epilogue of Our Town.
Girl, nobody talks like this. Oh my God, that was one of the things about this show. And the dialogue, the things that these people would say was just so like, what the hell are you talking about, woman?
Kevin Keller, Veronica's new here. Kevin is gay, thank God. Let's be best friends.
Read my glossed lips, Justin Gingerlake. Not.
She thought she ate that so bad.
On this mortal coil. Thank you all.
Yeah, can't have a teen drama without a teacher-student relationship. It's basically an unspoken rule at this point.
What are you doing walking in this heat?
Didn't they kill her off later on? Gross. You nasty.
Is that your thing? Music? Are you doing something with that?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Give it a season or two.
But Betty's already got so much on her plate right now. And being a vixen is kind of
Shady.
You should be the queen bee of this drab hive.
Why do people say it like that? It's Queen Bee. Her name is Beyonce, not Beyonce. Why do you say Queen Bee? That makes no sense. And it's also a perfect play on words because obviously a queen bee is the queen of the hive. Beyonce, Queen Bee. Why are we putting in an A sound? It doesn't even, why? It doesn't work. You are messing up the wordplay.
We heard fireworks.
Bro, see, this is what I'm talking about. They had like a perfect formula to make a very interesting series. And they literally just said, fuck it. I don't understand. Like, where did we go wrong?
Don't freak out, just trust me.
So damn ridiculous, girl. What this got to do with cheering?
Jason's probably why your sister had a nervous breakdown and now lives in a group home, isn't it?
Is this standard questioning for joining a cheer team?
So, you traffic in terror and intimidation. You're rich, so you've never been held accountable.
Oh my God, like she's really about to do this spiel.
Betty and I come as a matching set. You want one, you take us both.
Girl, you've known her for like a day.
You wanted fire? Sorry, Cheryl Bombshell. My specialty's ice.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that? Bitch,
Totally unacceptable, Archiekins. We need an escort.
Archiekins.
I don't want it.
3 months ago, you did. What happened?
He started hooking up with his music teacher and then he started liking music.
I have this fantasy of us as a power couple, or maybe even just a couple.
Who just says this? He came to this prom as your friend. Like, you didn't even ask for a date. You just went straight for being a couple. Y'all literally don't have to do anything. Like, I can just sit in there and chill.
Maybe once.
Veronica, girl, you kind of a menace because you're claiming to be a package deal with Betty and you're moving in on the guy she likes after he just rejected her. Like, you kind of a menace, and Archie's a menace too because Betty's your best friend and you know she like you. Just messy children. Oh my gosh. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right for this.
She's a lot more high-strung than she looks.
You shady bitch.
You're calling her shady? Baby, you did not have to kiss this man.
Talk to her. Go a long way. Would have gone a long way with me.
Those two were in love, confirmed. No wonder they entered a quad later on.
I've never been good enough for you.
Girl, this is so forced. You should have just said you just don't like her that way. Baby, you just don't like her ass, and that's okay.
Oh my God, Jason. He was shot.
See, this was actually a good cliffhanger. See what I mean? Like, this show had potential. It had something. They was cooking in the kitchen a little bit, but then it just crashed and burned. All right, that was the first episode, and now I don't even know what to expect with this next one. The only thing I know is that it's a poly relationship, and that's it. I have no other inkling of what this season was, what the storyline was, but I'm pretty sure even the showrunners don't even know that much. So we in the same boat. Let's just go ahead and get into this. See, this is a completely different vibe than season 1. Like, season 1 was dark and gray, and this shit's all bright and bubbly. Like, what the hell? This show suffers from an identity crisis, like the longest running identity crisis a show has ever had.
The year is 1955.
Why? Why is the year 1955? What the hell?
It's been 2 days since Bailey's comet almost decimated us, and we were somehow zapped back to the 1950s.
There was a time travel plot? I was right? I really thought I kind of made that up a little bit. Oh my God.
Betty and Kevin aren't merely friends, they're dating.
Huh?
Is alive, but he's not Jason, he's Julian.
Huh?
And some of Riverdale High's other students of color were in Mississippi for the trial of the 2 men who murdered black teenager Emmett Till.
Oh, what is going on? Why are we doing this? Whoa. What the heck? Why? Oh, y'all are doing a lot. Riverdale, y'all are doing a lot. These grown ass people. This is a grown ass man, and he looks like it. The fact that they're playing high schoolers, you cannot hide. I don't care how groomed you think you look. You cannot hide the age, sir.
But we've tried covering Emmett Till before. Both times Principal Featherhead has vetoed the stories.
Why is Emmett Till a plot point in Riverdale? This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Why is this? Why? I just figured out that instead of watching episode 20, I went to season 7, episode 1, and now I'm kind of embarrassed. But you know what? You know what? I'm glad I got a little bit more context as to what was going on in this season, but we're gonna go ahead and skip to episode 20 now.
We had such marvelous adventures. Oh, you wouldn't have believed it, Alice.
Girl, we don't believe it.
I'm trying to remember.
Remember what?
Remember where this show went wrong. What the hell happened?
I had the mumps and I had to stay home and...
Oh my God, this scene is dragging.
Hey, I was perfect. We were all perfect.
Perfectly delusional.
You became a stewardess? Just like you dreamed. Wow.
She dreamed of becoming a stewardess?
I'm so happy to see both of you again.
Okay.
And your mom took control of the plane and flew it from Riverdale to Poughkeepsie.
Girl, you are not how do you know how to fly a plane? This show. And what does any of this have to do with Emmett Till?
How special this time is, how quickly it goes by like the blink of an eye.
Is this the writers trying to convince us that Riverdale was something good and we should appreciate it? Because, baby, this is the last I will ever see of this show. And I really don't feel like I missed out on anything.
It's too soon to be swamped with nostalgia. That said, I'm feeling a little verklempt myself.
This whole episode is like trying to convince the audience that we should feel nostalgic about the show coming to an end. I don't know, maybe some of y'all do, and that's your business. I just can't personally imagine.
It's only fitting that I share one final poem with you.
I'm gonna be honest, I am severely disinterested in hearing this poem.
And what finally got my parents to sing another tune about us getting married.
Girl, I'm just so lost. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. What was the plot this season?
I can't believe this is the last time we'll ever have lunch together at school, Betty. Can you?
Bro, you look... This man looks like he's 40.
Clay and I are going to be roommates next year.
Oh.
Oh my God, babe, we're roommates.
We're happy to keep up the ruse that you're only dating Archie and not the others.
Yeah, the infamous moment from this episode.
You, Archie, Veronica, and Jughead have been in a quad this entire last year.
A quad?
Oh my God. So that means canonically that Jughead and Archie are banging, right? But I called it from episode 1 of season 1. They were in love with each other back in the day. I caught that.
And Archie and Veronica remembered what it was like being with each other. But Veronica and Jughead had just started a thing.
Girl, y'all all just having interrelations with each other. No wonder y'all turned into a quad. Might as well y'all all fucking each other anyway.
And sometimes, more often than you'd imagine, I would find my way to Veronica's.
But you guys never...
They do. Oh, the actors must have been against having Archie and Jughead have a thing too, because I think that's some bullshit. That's what I wanted to see. They are the ones who are truly in love. I could tell from episode 1. Y'all not fooling me. They should have been. Oh my God, I feel deprived. This is discrimination.
It's a discrimination.
This is a discrimination against gays everywhere.
And run a studio someday, just like you.
I'm just so confused as to how they were in the present day, meaning our modern times, and then they had a time jump forward, and then they had a time jump way backward, and then they had another time jump.
And they had a son, Dale, named after Riverdale, of course.
Why would you name your son after this place?
Nana Rose?
Reincarnated. Multiple times.
I don't know why I'm acting surprised at this point. I really don't.
Meeting you was the best thing that could have possibly happened to me.
They are really milking this. Oh my gosh.
And then you say goodbye. That's the arc of a life.
True, but I'm still trying to figure out what it got to do with Emmett Till.
You're as rich as a Rockefeller. You also kept your beloved Jason down in a cellar. But I'm glad to...
And y'all just laughing that she kept her taxidermied brother in the basement. This show is so unhinged, and you people are unhinged.
You're a rock star greaser. A long way from a cult member who stole organs to put in a freezer.
Yeah. It's the background for me talking about, yeah. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are literal psychopaths, everyone in this room.
Pound for pound, you're my closest equivalent. But there's that other Reggie, so how do we know you're even legitimate?
Okay, that was kind of funny. Because that was a good one. Because of the actor replacing the... Yeah, I get it.
You weren't planning on leaving without saying goodbye, were you?
Y'all been saying goodbye the whole episode.
You know, I've always felt that would be you and me at the end of the road.
Did you always feel that way? Did you? Or are you just saying that now for fan service? Because I watched episode 1.
I have never felt whatever it is I'm supposed to feel with Betty.
I wish that we could stay in Riverdale forever.
I do not. I want to get out. I'm about ready to be done. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to face whatever comes next.
Hopefully a better show.
Goodbye, Riverdale.
Yes, goodbye. Finally, goodbye.
She's asleep.
I don't think she's asleep, honey.
Did they really? They did not just have her die, bro. One thing you can't take away from Riverdale, it's gonna stay ridiculous to the bitter end. Oh my God.
And we belong.
He came back? Why? You got away.
We'll leave him here, I think. We're their forever juniors.
Oh my God, why are we still like, bro, I thought we've done had like 50 goodbyes at this point during the episode. Like, what the hell? When is it gonna end? It just keeps going. They say goodbye and then they keep going and they say goodbye and they keep going.
Whatever movie is playing at the Babylonian, you know, the moments that make up a life.
I want a car to come and just hit him, like the end of one of the Scary Movie films.
Have a good night.
Is it over now? Oh God, it's over. Thank God. What a snooze of a finale. This is how you choose to end your show? My God. And I'm still like, why were they young again? Like the time paradox in this show, they don't even try anymore. Guys, I don't even have anything to say. Like, I'm really curious to know what this entire season was about if this was the final episode. Like, what the hell? I am genuinely perplexed at this. Started with Emmett Till and it ended with this. Why did they decide to throw Emmett Till in here? I hope the family sues them. I'm playing, but I'm not. Like, this was just, it was such a drag to get through. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I started skipping parts, like skipping ahead a little bit. Just cause that was the only way I was gonna get through this. Like, I could not sit through continuously and watch. It just was not gonna happen. So yeah, I am definitely glad that I did not waste my time continuing this show because I don't even know what this was. And I am not interested in sitting through any more episodes of Riverdale ever. So there's that. I know the actors gotta be glad to be done with this. I'm sure it's a little bittersweet, but I know they're happy like it's finally over. I just know it. I've seen clips. They don't they don't know what the hell was going on with the show either. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I post. And always remember, this is said by Ty, and I said what I said. Bye.